Hello everyone, and welcome back to Val Feeds the City Construction Challenge Beast. How are you all doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm just casting up a couple of tough rods here to make myself an awesome item from Tinker's Construct. Got it up here on the search menu here, the knapsack. Didn't I bring enough? Oh no, that was the gold one. You can use gold or aluminum brass to make it. I'm just going to use aluminum brass. Boom. Holding my stuff. You go into your inventory, and on the second tab here, this is the Tinker's Construct tab, you can get extra health bars, or you can use a knapsack. Boom. And now I have a third tab appearing here. Look at it, it's a whole nother little chest full of goodies. So, why am I doing that? Why do I have a diamond on me? I'm glad you asked. Well, today, you saw just a couple episodes ago, we went to the Nether, got some good stuff. This age, we're not doing machinery, but we're going to start doing magic. You saw we worked on the harbor last episode. Today, I want to go to another new place, at least to begin. We're going to start getting Mistcraft books going. We're doing Thaumcraft research already. I don't have my book on me at the moment. We've gone to the Nether, gotten stuff so we can make potions. We've done some basic unlocking of Ars Magica. But today I want to begin unlocking access to the Twilight Forest. This mod is very cool. There's a lot of cool stuff we can get from it. And it's kind of a progressionary mod too. There's a lot of bosses, and some stuff starts out really easy, access to a lot of extra minerals and different types of woods. That's really what I want out of there right now. The reason I'm going now, start getting animals for the eventual zoo that we'll have a long time from now. But more importantly, I want to get the mangrove wood from swamps or the fire swamps as an alternative to white wool for our building style here. So lower quality buildings, I can use the white wood instead of wool, etc. Now I only have 2 diamonds, so you know I am kind of wasting one of my first few diamonds on this, but I can't use it, can't craft anything with the diamond, but I can sure throw it into a pool of water surrounded by flowers. And then have lightning bolt strike it and turn it into a portal. Alright, before we walk in, let's get rid of all of our important bags and stuff. Just have some blocks, arrows, and let's hope that everything is safe on the other side. I should make a linking book. I should make a linking book. Is it to make a link panel? What is it? A link panel is think what I need. You know what? Forget it. We're on camera. Let's do it. Oh, anticipation. Could be terrible. Could be great. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. We're not in the middle of a boss biome or anything. But I'm going to kind of pause the game and let the world load up. Some awesome. Oh, squirrels! Sweet! And we'll be back in a little bit and start exploring. Alright everybody, welcome back. So, I'm here, cleared a couple trees, got some birch saplings. Realized that this hill that I'm right next to is a hollow hill. Marked it on here. You can see how it's very circular, very big. Yeah, it's probably a medium size, I would think, maybe. And this is one of those giant oak trees where there can possibly be dungeons up in their leaves way up there, so I may have to check that out. But I wanted to head off to this fire swamp I saw on my mini map. Yeah, squirrel. And just right over here is a druid hut. Skeleton druid. Got it all protected up, I think. Big old cavern right there. And then it's just a small jaunt. Oh, hey, look. It's exactly what I'm looking for. A raven. Need a raven and torchberries. Come on. Give me that feather. Oh, no feather. Already got some torchberries. Very easy to find. I found some hanging like right over here. Or like right here. And here we are. Fire swamp. Now this is where the Hydra boss generally would lurk. In a fire swamp. I'm not sure if I see one of his mounds over here. Doesn't quite look like it. Maybe it's over here. But I'm looking for these white trees, these mangrove trees. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So, get down here and get some of these saplings. Now, I brought my thermometers for scanning all these new things, but a lot of them don't actually have... Oh, this one does. Well, that's just water, though, so I'm trying to scan that block. The roots. Yeah. Sugar vines. Now, I wonder how chopping down these work with my lumber axe. Sweet. That's what I'm looking to do, right there. Chop these bad boys down. Get these fireflies, everything. Give it to me. This wood is exactly what I'm looking for. It's this... Oh, it's turned into birch? It's supposed to turn into its own... Mangrove wood. Is it really just turning into birch? It is. Oh, that's disappointing. Disappointing. Well, I'll still try and get some of the saplings anyway. And, get some other trees, I guess. Whatever I can find here that's different. I'll explore a little bit. And then maybe probably go and build something this time. So, be back. Alright everybody, welcome back. So what I should have done in the first place is, I know I'm looking for mangrove wood, but I should have looked and realized that not only is there the twilight forest wood, but the one I actually want from Biomes of Plenty. Yes, mangrove trees from that biome, they're called the same thing. Anyway, I needed to go to twilight forest anyway, so I'm not worried about that. But that got me thinking, why haven't I seen this mangrove biome? In fact, why in my explorations have I only really seen the same biomes over and over again? Well, I went and looked in the config files, and sure enough, in the Direwolf 20 pack, the majority of Biomes of Plenty biomes are disabled. Only a handful are enabled. The ocean, heathland, jade cliffs, desert, you know, the ones I've seen, the vanilla ones and the few extra ones I've seen, cherry blossom, and magical forest, basically. So I realized, oh, this is terrible, I've done a whole bunch of work, I don't want to restart. So I've spent the last couple days doing some work, and basically I cut out my world using MC-Edit, re-enabled all the biomes, and regenerated my world. And you're going to be like, oh my god, edges, that's terrible. Yeah, take a look. So as you can see, the landmass shapes are almost identical, or if not identical, exactly the same. Rivers are in the same places, land masses are the same, biome blobs, I guess you could say, are the same. It just happens when I change the config file, what sections were what biome changed. So this over here used to be a jade cliff, now it's a desert. Over here, this used to be a jade cliff, now it's a brushland. This was a heathland, now it's a savanna. what you can see kind of on here, my edges. The key to doing this, if you're wanting to do this yourself, is the river locations. You need to cut out along the rivers. So for example, I cut out the chunks along this riverbed, but kept my peninsula. I kept the lake, so I cut out the land. And I wanted to keep this little heathland peninsula, so I chopped it right there. You can see the sharp cut. And then I chopped along the river. You can see kind of this edge pattern. And that allows the land fully to generate the new biomes. You can see over here in the water my edge pattern where I cut out chunks. I got a little piece here to fix. But for the most part, when you're looking at it in the world, the water, you can't tell that, like, at all. That there's a change there. You're just looking under the water, you can kind of see the line in the ground or in the sand or whatever. Sleep through this night real quick. Alright, so then I went up here and I wanted to keep this magical forest because it was this huge section of water. You can see where the actual river is here. And if I just cut that out, this area where this water is would be filled with some biome. And I tried a couple, I didn't like it. I wanted this water up here because it does connect to the ocean, which is up here. This is ocean. And any time I roll this, this is ocean. But this section of biomes can change. So I went along the edges of it and cut it out. You can see where the lines are, so there's some bad lines up here. But water, this is all water, this color. This is like a bog and this is a mystic grove. It changes the color of water drastically anyway. You can see where the riverbed is here. So I came along, cut out this mystical forest around here. And where it connects to the ocean, you can't even tell. Up here the watercolor changes, but I mean, there's watercolor changing everywhere. Other than that, it's all water connects. Then along here, I went along the river. So this is all this continent is new stuff. But I wanted to keep this desert. So I went along the desert edge border. Let's actually head over there because that created terrible, terrible chunk borders. Naturally. Just like the section up here did. But you can see I kind of fixed it a little bit. What did I do? Oh, let's go quickly into bat mode so we can fly and look at this real fast. So we got nice savanna over here now where we can build our castle upon. That plan hasn't really changed. So I went in with MC Edit basically, and I used some brushes to generate an world chunk errors to kind of fill in the space, and then I went along with an erosion tool to kind of smooth it out and make it look more natural. I did it with dirt, so right now it's filling in with grass. Come over here and see, it's this whole edge because there's a huge elevation change from before. Here we go. Now it's got this tropical rainforest up here, desert down here, and there were big cutout chunk borders. So I went in and added all this dirt in big spherical blobs like that size. So it was actually pretty easy. And then came back, like I said, with an erosion tool and cut it up some. Obviously I can do a lot more work on this if I wanted to spend some more time to pretty it up. But the grass will spread. It already has begun to. So it won't be all brown. It'll look alright. Did it all along the edge. All along here. Because I had these terrible edges where I cut out the desert here. You can see the water chunk borders. And that's because these things color the water differently. Which is kind of stupid, but hey. That's alright. They do have the little color change area. So it looks kind of bad, but it's all water. I can go through it with the boat. And like I say, it naturally looks that way over here anyway. So there you go. Things have changed, but the key location of structures is the same. Like these slime islands, temples, the villages, they're in the same spots. It's just the biome around them is what changed. Now, of course, I did all this to get mangrove. And where's mangrove? I got some mangrove biome over here. It's this swamp with all these trees. And up here, there's a huge mangrove area up here. So we'll go get some of that wood as we, wanted in the first place. And then we can do some more cool buildings. And of course now I can get all kinds of other woods that I wasn't able to find. Dark wood, acacia wood. Yeah, it's good. Tropical woods. And again, like I said, we'll do bees eventually here. I think I might start that this age. To start getting different types of trees as well, and all that good stuff. I've also gone and tried to torch up most of the island, I guess. Still got a section over there to go, but for the most part, things are looking really well. And this was kind of a wasted episode, I guess. But I've been spending a lot of work on this to get it right. Went to the Twilight Forest. We'll get all kinds of new woods. I got bamboo. Yeah. I'm even debating whether I was going to record this or put this up. But if you're seeing this, then obviously I did. I did want to explain it, show what's happened. So you won't be like, hey, wasn't that Jade Cliffs back there? And now it's some other kind of forest. But it's cool, it's still forest. And then desert over there. Anyway, I think that's it. I've been blabbing plenty. Thank you guys for watching. Next time I promise we'll get a lot more building done. Between this episode and next, I might do a couple of little buildings off camera. And then we'll start doing some of these bigger ones, more harbor work, working on the tower. Oh yeah, lots of things to check off. And I hope you guys will join me next time. Thanks for watching.